This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment and educational purposes only. And anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, I was talking to somebody about Gary Gensler because everybody was talking about the fact that the dog pool volume went crazy after Gary Gensler took office. And I started to think about it in detail and look at everything that went down on his watch. I have come to the conclusion, and this is just my opinion. I know the Gary Gensler army is going to be attacking the channel, but I believe that Gary Gensler was a plant. I believe he was the Manchurian candidate that was put in charge of the SEC to help the bad actors rob and steal from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. When Gary Gensler took office, the dog pool volume skyrocketed. You know why? Because they knew that they could rob and steal and there would be no real repercussions. If you look at the dog pool volume before Gary Gensler took over, it was almost steady every other year. But right after Gary Gensler took office, the dog pool volume spiked. The fraud and corruption spiked because they had their Manchurian candidate in there who they know would allow them to rob and pillage with no real consequences. And then his other role as the Manchurian candidate was to attack crypto, especially XRP. That's why he instituted all these, well, not rules, because they specifically didn't have rules. The reason they didn't have rules was so they could willy-nilly go after XRP anytime they want, initiate lawsuits, put people under pressure. Because there were no rules in place, they could do whatever they want. The fact that there were no clear crypto rules wasn't an accident. It was by design. With no rules in place, Gary Gensler and his minions could do whatever they wanted to the crypto industry because the crypto industry didn't have rules to use as a foundation to fight back. When there's no rules, the SEC and Gary Gensler could just make up anything they want and then bring it in front of a judge and keep XRP and other crypto companies tied up in litigation. And that was by design. He was the Manchurian candidate for all the bad actors. They put him in that position so they could rob and steal from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules, and that he could go to war with crypto so that the banks could still keep robbing and stealing with no real consequences. And here's the thing. The minute Gary Gensler is out of office, what happens? All the crypto lawsuits, except for the XRP, but that's another reason, they're being dismissed because they were all unfounded. They served no purpose, no legal purpose in the first place. They were just done to suppress XRP, to suppress crypto, to benefit Gary Gensler's handlers. Okay? The bottom line is this. Gary Gensler, in my opinion, was a Manchurian candidate that the bad actors put in place to rob and steal from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. And the evidence of that is the spike in dog pool volume, which we know is a big indicator of more fraud and corruption, and the attacks on XRP and crypto under his watch. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that Gary Gensler was a Manchurian candidate and he was put in place to allow the bad actors to rob and steal from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.